Ezel, and this is my individual comprehension assignment on movie usage. I have loved seeing movies since I was a child. I enjoyed a variety of genres. I was drawn to the character narratives and escapism. I remember going to see The Two Towers in theaters 9 times with my mother. I remember when Netflix came about and suddenly I could watch all the independent films that spoke to my young, angsty brain. It was what I wanted to do when I grew up, be involved with that world in some way. But as the world has changed, I have changed with it. It's not cynicism, but more of a practicality. I've watched so many people I know struggle to make it in the business, and that's only getting more difficult. You'd think it might be easier given the sheer amount of content being produced now. More content equals more opportunity, right? But there are a myriad of reasons why the industry is hard to break into. There is a disparity in the amount of women or minority groups that have mainstream success in the movies. This lack of diversity was something the chapter highlighted. It is also, I think, a networking issue. With so many people trying to make it big, if you don't know someone well connected, you're just a faceless name in a pile of other names. But one problem the chapter addressed is the decrease in people attending movies in theaters. I myself am guilty of this. As much as I love going to the theater and having that communal experience, seeing a film on a giant screen, gorging myself on popcorn, I am more drawn to the convenience and comfort of viewing a movie from my home. So many movies don't have a theatrical release prior to home video or streaming anymore. That's not to say that there aren't those films that gain a huge box office following, the ones that seep into the culture at large and no one wants to be left out. These are mostly blockbusters now, films like Marvel movies. But by and large, if a movie is released directly to a streaming service, I'm likely to watch it there. It wasn't really something I had thought of as detrimental. I think of the movie industry and theaters as such a staple of society that it seems too big to fail. But then I also see nearly empty theaters and establishments closing left and right. To me, this is the main thing about my movie usage that I might want to change. It would be sad to see that experience disappear entirely, especially for younger generations that have yet to experience the magic of it. I would like to make an attempt to patronize movie theaters more frequently, not just for epic movies that are going to be successful with or without my attendance, but for those underdog stories that deserve to be told and will benefit more from the support. Streaming has also, at least in my world, done away with the desire to purchase movies. Since I can watch what I want through the variety of services I have, why would I need an extensive DVD collection? I remember this happening with the music industry and how much artists suffered when people stopped buying their albums. The result has been exorbitant ticket prices for concerts, as that is where the profits now lie. I can see the same thing happening with movies in the long run. So, overall, where I wouldn't change much to the kinds of movies I watch or how frequently I watch them, the main takeaway is that I should make more of an effort to support the arts and not the machine that controls them.